In a stunning revelation that could send waves of uncertainty through NFL circles, Saquon Barkley has opened up about his future, and it's not exactly the kind of clarity fans or franchises were hoping for. Speaking candidly on the Green Light podcast, hosted by former Eagles defensive end Chris Long, Barkley discussed the possibility of retiring out of nowhere, a comment that could be of particular concern to the Philadelphia Eagles, who could face a much more immediate challenge than expected. At 28 years old, Barkley is in the prime of his career, yet the words he uttered suggest that the end could come far sooner than anyone might expect. His comments have the potential to send shockwaves through the NFL, especially given the timing of the conversation. The Barry Sanders comparison. To further punctuate his point, Barkley drew a direct comparison to one of the most shocking retirements in sports history, Barry Sanders. The Hall of Fame running back left the Detroit Lions abruptly at the age of 30, walking away from the game on the eve of training camp in 1999, just one season removed from a Pro Bowl appearance. Sanders was in peak form, and his sudden departure left fans, coaches, and analysts alike scrambling to make sense of it all. It's not difficult to see why Barkley identifies with Sanders. Both players are known for their electrifying style of play, a blend of athleticism, vision, and raw power that is second to none. However, what sets them apart from many of their peers is their ability to play the game on their terms. Both Sanders and Barkley have always exuded an almost otherworldly level of talent, but also a unique understanding of the sport and the toll it takes on the body. Sanders' retirement shocked the world, not just because of his age, but because he left on top. The same could be true for Barkley, who has shown glimpses of greatness throughout his career, but has also been plagued by injuries that have limited his potential over the years. Despite this, when Barkley is healthy, he remains one of the most explosive running backs in the NFL, capable of changing the game in an instant. Eagles fans. A growing sense of unease? Barkley's words are particularly concerning for teams like the Philadelphia Eagles, who have had to contend with the possibility of a star running back walking away from the game in the blink of an eye. Barkley's name has been a fixture in trade rumors over the past few seasons, and with his current contract situation adding uncertainty, the possibility of a sudden retirement could be on the minds of fans and front office executives alike. For the Eagles, the looming question is simple. How much longer will they be able to rely on Barkley? With his injury history, including the high ankle sprain that slowed him in 2022 and the knee issues that have hampered his explosiveness in recent seasons, it's easy to see why he might consider stepping away earlier than expected. The NFL's unpredictable nature. What makes Barkley's retirement talk even more intriguing is the unpredictable nature of the NFL. While other sports, like basketball or baseball, often feature lengthy careers for top players, football is a different beast. The average career length for an NFL running back is notoriously short, often limited to just a few years of peak production before injuries begin to take their toll. In some cases, the decision to retire can be made suddenly, as players experience a shift in priorities or simply feel the weight of their bodies wear and tear. Given the rapid physical decline many running backs face, Barkley's sudden retirement doesn't seem as outlandish as it might first appear. Players like Marshawn Lynch, Andrew Luck, and of course, Barry Sanders, have shown that it's entirely possible to step away from the game while still playing at a high level, something that could serve as a blueprint for Barkley's eventual decision. Regardless of when Barkley calls it quits, his legacy is already firmly cemented. Few players have brought the same level of excitement to the running back position over the past decade, and even fewer have been able to match his combination of power, speed, and agility. But if he does retire early, fans will undoubtedly look back on what could have been, wondering how much more Barkley could have accomplished if he had decided to stay on the field a little longer. As for now, one thing is clear. Saquon Barkley's future remains as unpredictable as the NFL itself. Whether he sticks around for several more seasons or surprises everyone with an abrupt retirement, there's no denying that Barkley's next move will be one of the most closely watched decisions in the league. And for fans of the Eagles, or any other team that might have Barkley on their radar, it's a situation that leaves more questions than answers.